So first thing I want to do is isolate an arm. So I'll take a grip. If he's grabbing my pants, sometimes I'll grab underneath and go up. Sometimes he'll be grabbing my collar though, in which case I'll just push his thumb off. Then I'll break his grip. And then I'll reach underneath his arm to shove his arm on my arm and grab what I call a pistol grip. And then another grip behind his tricep right here. There should be like a nice little slack for you. I have this arm shelved because I don't want him to grab a grip on me again. I don't want him to get this again. Because in that case, I would have to start from scratch, break this, and then do this all over again. So make sure that if you're on top, yeah, exactly, you're going to be trying to get a grip again, and your person on bottom is going to allow this. Now, this person will also not be like so free with this elbow in the air. What they're going to be doing is bringing this like tight to their side so that I don't bring their elbow across their body. By the time I get to 2 grips on here, a person on top who's kind of like savvy will know that I want to bring the arm across the body. So they're going to keep their elbow tucked right here, and then they're going to be trying to grab grips, and then I'm not going to allow them because I have this. And if I allow them to get back underneath, I'll push the hand out, and then reframe underneath, start over. So this, as you can see, this position could like go back and forth for a little bit until I have everything perfect. But then whenever I have a good control of this arm, go ahead and bring that close to you. Okay, so like bringing this arm across the body, if I'm just fighting strength against strength, it's going to be kind of tough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step the same side foot on his hip, lift his elbow in the air, and now when I go ahead and let my body go back down, I'll have this space that I've created here, which I'm going to use to push his arm across the body like this. So it'll be like this. I won't be able to push this across. I step up, put my hips into this space, and then as I remove my hips, I push this across. Now I'll go ahead and grab a grip in his armpit or deep across the back. This hand will switch to, instead of my fingers are towards his face, they'll go away from his face, so I can start coming around to the back. I'm going to use this leg heavy on his back as well as this arm grip to bring my hook shallow. Now when I'm on top, I'll put both hooks in, and I'm going to literally just drive my hips to flatten them out. Once I'm here, this is a really good position if you like to do MMA and stuff, or to finish. So we'll start close guard. I'm going to go ahead and get my grip back, whichever way I got to, and shelf this arm. Grab a nice grip behind his tricep. Step up on his hips to break his posture down with his arm across my belly button. Fix my grip here. Now I'll use this arm grip and this leg grip that are draping across his back to catch my weight and pull this hook like shallow, so it's just a one-sided hook. Now the second one will go in, and I'll just drive forward with my hips. Now I can get a finish if I want, or just reset. Any questions? All right, 1, 2. People on top, 2 things. We're gonna be defending. Okay, so like initially they're gonna have to break this grip. Boom, they're gonna shelf this. Nice. Okay, right here, if I'm just like having this float here, it's gonna be really easy for him to drag this across. So like you're gonna have to put a realistic kind of like force downward with your elbow, and this is gonna be more realistic. I even like clasp my hands together so I can push my other arm down and keep this elbow nice and pinched. So my partner will have to do the technique correctly and like raise his hips in order to get this arm across. Once he gets here, so if I just stay belly down like you just saw, we can get flattened out. So I'm actually not going to do that. And see how he has this grip right here first? This is the same grip that he used to like take my back, and he's going to keep this. So I can bet that I have to protect my life from this hand. Because if this one's already committed to being underneath me, this would be like the choking arm. So I'm going to get 2 grips. I like kind of like sandwiching his wrist between this like circle shape that I can make with my hands. And then I'll grab either this, or I'll keep this hand and keep this bend in his arm so that I can get my head to the other side. Now I'll make a grip behind his tricep, and I'll use the back to peel myself off until I'll be able to come back up on top. And I'll keep this right here, but for the purpose of the drill, now I'll let my partner do the same thing again to me. Boom. So I'm going to accept the back and not let him flatten me out belly down, but I'm going to be ready for this, this choking arm. I'm going to bring my grips. I can get 2 right here. I like this as well. And then I also like an inside bicep grip, but anything you can use to just get your head on the other side of his arm. Once your head's on the outside of his arm, making a grip over here, right above his elbow on his tricep, and then using the ground, just backing up into the ground until like he's no longer on my back and I'm just heavy on this leg. If I get light on this leg, he's going to come up onto mount. So keep that in mind. Once you're here, you're heavy on this leg and you don't change, you don't like lift your hips up. You stay heavy there until you can switch and be into like the top position. So we'll do it one more time. If I can get a grip, or if I can like defeat this, then I will. I'm gonna accept the bottom, but immediately get my head to the outside of this choking arm, get a tricep grip, and then start using the ground to peel my opponent off my back. Now when I can, without pretty much getting light on this leg so he can't come into mount, I'm gonna switch my hips and make myself on the top position. We'll do like 5 each. You can go back and forth. 1, 2.